Okay, so up next for volume of a cylinder, this one's really nice because you're always given this formula. But I want to take a hot second and I want to talk about it because remember once upon a time I showed you that video with the guy unfolding the circle that basically told you that all area formulas were some version of base times height. It just depended on the different kind of shape. And they like unfolded the circle and showed you the infinite number of radii and blah, 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 blah. Well, the same thing, moral of the story, is the same thing works for volume formulas. All volume formulas are some sort of version of volume equals big B times H. Now, with a cylinder, the bases of a cylinder are those circles. Well, how do you find the area of a circle? Maybe you remember area of a circle is pi r squared or pi radius squared. So when we're using the formula of this cylinder, it's really just the area of the base times the height of the cylinder. So, fun fact for you. Woohoo. I know you care a lot. You better. Anyways. All right. So, example number 3. I'm again identifying that this is a cylinder. And the first thing I'm doing is writing down the formula. You will be losing credit if you are not if you are not writing down that original formula. Okay. So, pi is obviously going to stay pi because that's just a number. My radius, remember that R stands for radius. And when we're squaring the radius, that means that we're multiplying the radius times the radius. Here, right down here at the bottom, that 350 centimeters, they're showing me that 350 centimeters is across the whole thing. So that is not my radius, that is actually my diameter. Remember how to take the diameter and find the radius, right? Radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. So our radius is going to be equal to 350 divided by 2, which is 175. So in for my r now, I can put 175. And at this point, don't forget to put the squared. If you want to immediately just avoid the squared and just turn it into 175 times 175, not a terrible idea. But do something so that you know that you are not just multiplying 175 by 2. It's not the same thing. Okay, I'm just carrying some stuff down here to show that expansion. And now h. Again, that h is the height of the prism. The height of the prism, as you can see, even if it's a slanted or a, I can't remember the right word. It's like trabunc. Nope, can't. I don't know. But the slanted cylinder, the height has to be straight up and down. So here we have my height, which is 15. You can start calculating in your calculator. Now here when you do this, because it's pi, so you'll have ugly decimals involved, I want to see an in-between step of you multiplying all 3 of those things. The 175 squared times the 15, which I forgot to write there. So doing that, the 175 times the 175 times the 15 gives you that, showing me that in-between step before you then punch the pi in the calculator to get 1443169.125 centimeters cubed. And again, you will just have to read the directions on what to round to. So and I guess the one last thing I want to kind of remind you about is in terms of pi, right? Remember when it said in terms of pi, we just didn't plug pi in the calculator, meaning that we would be stopping right here. So just kind of, this right here is my answer in terms of pi. And then this one down here is my rounded answer. So you have to, again, read the directions to know what place value to do, to round to, or if to leave it in terms of pi.